hear like a
Siri, stop talking. We'll have to cut that part out. Hello and welcome to
Beyond the Bump Unplugged.
We are your hosts. My name is Ashley.
And I am Brooklyn.
And we are starting this podcast, Beyond the Bump Unplugged. It's to talk about all things motherhood. Kind of just doing a welcome video to start off, telling a little bit about us, what we do, and our story.
Yeah. So get ready.
Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go?
You go.
All right, I'll go. I am a birth and postpartum doula, as well as a breastfeeding specialist. I kind of got into this industry back in November, and I love doing this. And then we started Beyond the Bump, and we decided to throw a podcast in with it.
Because why not add some more chaos to our already chaotic lives?
This is harder than we thought it was going to be.
Way harder. I am Brooklyn, and I am a postpartum doula. I have my degree in early childhood development, and I am a babysitter on the weekends and a full-time nanny. And I have my own kids.
I also have my own kids, too. We have kids that are the same age.
Yes.
So that's fun. We kind of met. She actually nannies my kids.
Yep.
During the week full time while I work full time. So we're very busy people.
Yes.
We met through Facebook, kind of, which is funny. Super
usually
safe.
The way that people say not to find someone to babysit your kids, but it works.
Yeah, my husband and I were a little desperate for childcare because it's been super hard to come by. And so I was like, let me just make a Facebook post to see if somebody will come to our house and watch the kids, because doesn't that sound great? And Brooklyn responded to my Facebook post that she was looking for a nanny position where she could bring her son. And I was telling my husband about it, and he was like, oh my gosh, this new guy that I work with, his wife is a nanny and she's looking to nanny. And then lo and behold, Brooklyn was the wife.
Yes.
So
I was the wife, and it was easily the best decision I ever made to DM you and meet you. And yeah, the journey has been absolutely crazy. I've been loving my job, and wasn't until recently that we really became really good friends. And then we decided, you know what, let's go out on a girls' night and sitting around the table with a few glasses of wine, and we decided to come up with Beyond the Bump.
Kind of just rolled with it.
Yeah.
I remember coming home from our girls' night and telling my husband all about this business I was going to start.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to stroke out. Because he was like, Ashley, I don't think you understand what it takes to start a business. And I was like, no, I definitely don't. And come to find out, no, I definitely didn't. So we're learning as we go.
Yep.
But like, hey, let's do a podcast while we're at it for the business. Both Brooklyn and I have learned with having babies of our own. We each have two. And they're like the same ages. So that's pretty cool. We learned that it really takes a village to raise littles. And we want to help other moms through this transition in life that like seems to never end, because as soon as you think like one thing's over, just another thing starts.
Yes, motherhood is crazy, and you have to have a village, your support system, everything aligned to conquer motherhood and stay sane at the same time.
If that's possible. And not everybody has a support system, so it was important to us when we were talking about Beyond the Bump, you know, how can we give people that support system, because they need it. And that's how the podcast kind of got brought up too. We have a very long running list of topics that we are going to cover. We're going to have guests come on that we're currently in the vetting stage
Yes.
4. We have a couple people already
Yep.
that are planning on coming on the podcast. We're going to talk about different things like birth, postpartum, postpartum depression, dealing with your husbands. Y'all know how that is.
Yeah. Beyond the bump dads.
They are going to make an appearance whether they like it or not. Pelvic floor therapy, your hormones, exercising,
breastfeeding,
yeah,
bottle feeding,
yep,
everything in between, because we don't care which way you go.
We care that you take care of your baby.
Yes. And yourself.
And you take care of yourself. Yes. That's very important. Crunchy and silky moms. That'll be a good hot topic.
Yes.
Maybe we can get a crunchy and a silky on at the same time. Might be some drama. Oh, we should do an episode on mom Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Because, wow.
They stay unhinged, for sure.
Talk about unplugged if the admins aren't on it.
And what it takes, or what it's taken of us to begin Beyond the Bump and everything while we are full-time moms and wives and working full-time and everything else in between.
Yeah, it's a lot, but we're doing the thing.
Yep.
And hopefully you guys all follow along and love our podcast and don't judge us too hard. We listen and we don't judge. Other than that.
So I hope you guys tune in to our next episode where we'll be talking about birth and our own labor stories.
Yes.
And
we get a good insight of how every birth is different.
Yep. And your birth plans may just not be what's
out the window.
Yep. They may be out the window.
So stay tuned for our first official episode coming soon.
Yes.